Greetings, mates. I hope you all are doing great. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the Indus Valley Civilization. Let's go! The time period 2300 BCE to 1750 BCE of the Indus Valley Civilization fixed on the basis of radiocarbon dating, which is C14. Harappan civilization is revealed through archaeological excavations. In 1924, John Marshall announced the discovery of the Indus Valley Civilization. The name Indus Valley Civilization was given by John Marshall, who was the Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI). Now, why it was named as Indus Valley Civilization? Because this civilization was named it as it was found near the Indus River and its tributaries, and some of its earliest discoveries were in the Indus Valley. IVC, or otherwise known as Indus Valley Civilization, is also known as Harappan Civilization because Harappa was the first city to be discovered of this civilization. And Harappa was discovered by Dairam Saini in 1921. After Harappa, Mohenjo-daro was the second city to be discovered of this civilization. In 1922, Mohenjo-daro was discovered by Rakhal Das Banerjee. Indus Valley Civilization, or in short IVC, is also known as Bronze Age, Neolithic Age, and Protohistoric period. Mesopotamian civilization, Egyptian civilization, and Chinese civilization were contemporaries of the Indus Valley civilization. Now let's talk about the boundaries of Indus Valley civilization. The northern boundary was till Manda in Jammu and Kashmir. Manda is situated on the banks of River Chenab. The western boundary was till Sutka Gendo in Balochistan, Pakistan. Sutka Gendo is situated on the banks of River Dashak. The eastern boundary was till Alamgirpur in Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. Alamgirpur is situated on the banks of River Hindon. The southern boundary was till Daimabad in Maharashtra. Daimabad is situated on the banks of River Pravara. Geographical extension of IVC. The Harappan civilization was spread 1400 km from north to south and 1600 km from east to west. Its total area was 12,99,600 square kilometer. The entire area of the Harappan civilization was triangular in shape. Features of Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization was an urban civilization. One of the most distinctive features of Harappan cities was the planned drainage system. Every house was home to a courtyard, a bathroom, and vertical and horizontal drains. The drains of the kitchen and the toilet were connected to the gutters of the streets. The streets were wide and straight and cut each other at right angles. The roads were made to divide the city into rectangular blocks and were made using burnt brick. The cities of the Harappan civilization were divided into two parts. One was the citadel and the other was the lower town. The citadel, also known as Eastern Mound, was for the common people, and the lower town, known as the Western Mound, was for the priests. The houses of the Indus Valley civilization were built using baked brick, and brick was made of terracotta. The Harappan society was divided into scholars, warriors, traders, and laborers. These people used to worship Lord Pashupati, and earth was considered the goddess of fertility. The Indus script. Indus script was pictorial and has not been deciphered till date. The first attempt to read the Indus script was made by L.A. Wedley. Many people argue that it is a script of the Dravidian language or like some other language that is not part of the Indian subcontinent, but nothing has been proven so far. Now let's talk about the Harappan seal. Seals were made of steatite and the shape was square. Buffalo, elephant, rhinoceros, and tiger were depicted on the seals. The seal shows the deity Pashupati surrounded by four animals, that is, buffalo, elephant, rhinoceros, and tiger, and two deer at his feet. Now it's time to discuss about the major sites of Indus Valley civilization, starting with the main and the most popular one, Harappa. Harappa was the first discovered site of the Indus Valley civilization. It is situated on the banks of River Ravi in Pakistan. It was discovered by Dairam Saini in 1921 as mentioned earlier. Archaeological findings, which are statue of Nataraja, picture of a fisherman, sandstone statues of human anatomy, and bullock cart. Second important city in the Harappan civilization or the Indus Valley civilization is Mohenjo-daro. It is also known as the Mound of the Dead and the Garden of Sindh, as the name suggests, Mohenjo-daro, which means the Mound of the Dead. It is situated on the bank of river Indus in Sindh Pakistan. This site was discovered by Rakhal Das Banerjee in 1922, and it is the largest site of the Harappan civilization. Archaeological findings in Mohenjo-daro are dice, great bath, great granary, bronze statue of dancing girl, Pashupati seal, steer-tied statue of priest, and a piece of woven cotton. The next Indus Valley civilization place is Chanudaro. It is situated on the bank of river Indus in Sindh, Pakistan, and it was discovered by N.G. Majumdar in 1931. It is the only city without a citadel. Some archaeological findings from this site were lipstick, mascara, comb, razor. Oh, they're very much into fashion, it seems. Facial, bead maker's shop, and footprint of a dog chasing a cat. That's very interesting archaeological findings that are found over here. So, this was the brief information about the Indus Valley Civilization, and I hope you have gained a lot of information and knowledge from this video. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up and do subscribe my channel to gain more information and knowledge. Thank you so much.